We've had many New York experiences over the last month, but some of the greatest moments have been spent with friends, both old and new.
When my friend Dawn, who I've known for 15 years, came to New York for a girls' weekend, I was in my element planning fun things for us to do. The trick was to have enough activities scheduled to provide a framework so we weren't having to figure out what to do on a daily basis, with enough free time to just meander and take things as they came. One of our planned activities was a tour of the United Nations, learning about how it functions, the problems they are currently addressing, solutions they have already put into place, and ongoing humanitarian efforts was enthralling. We also enjoyed seeing the national gifts from various countries bestowed in honor of unity, from paintings to mosaics to sculptures to tapestries and more. It could almost be an art gallery. My favorite spur-of-the-moment activity with Dawn was a pedicab ride after seeing Chicago on Broadway. We sang New York, New York, not caring who was watching, and laughed until our sides hurt. My cousin Michelle happened to be passing through on her way from London to Boise, and we had a lovely dinner at Cram Thai. Is there anything better than great conversation, great food, and connecting over lifelong memories? I also had the great pleasure of spending a day in Williamsburg with Miss Idaho USA 2024, Katie Widmeyer. For the last 6 years, we've met around the country to shop and train for pageantry, and it was such an honor seeing her successfully complete her year of service and move on to her next chapter. But I also made new friends, people I met at stores, markets, my apartment building, and in the course of working on Ms. World Traveler. Sometimes immediate connections are made, and when you're far from home, they are a blessing indeed. Now, if you come to New York by yourself, you can still have a Friends experience. Have you ever wanted to dance in front of the fountain from the Friends TV show opening? Grab a coffee at Central Perk? Or see what Monica had in her turquoise kitchen cabinets? This is where it all happens. Both Gia and I have seen every episode of Friends numerous times, which is the key to enjoying the experience. Listening to the costume designer talk about how she created specific looks for each of the characters, and then seeing many of their outfits, like Chandler's striped shirts or Ross's professor suits, made it all come together. Some of my favorites from Phoebe were her guitar, her Supergirl costume, the weird artwork with people coming out of them, and her taxicab, where many of the series' funny moments took place. The exhibit of when Joey layered on all of Chandler's clothes was a cute photo op, as was creating the entrance he made riding on the white acrylic dog. And who could forget the holiday armadillo costume when Ross couldn't find a Santa suit? Making ourselves at home in Monica's living room was a climactic moment, as a few years ago, I was inspired by her decor to paint a dressing room closet a similar periwinkle purple. And yes, it was even prettier in person than on TV. Another fun moment was fooling around with the mold of Rachel's trifle, the one with the whipped cream, ladyfingers, beef, peas, and onions. The last photo op was on the famous orange sofa in Central Perk, where the friends gathered for 11 seasons to drink coffee and discuss life. It was a fitting end to a nostalgic experience. There are so many ways to enjoy time with friends and family in New York City. And of course, it is always a gift to my spirit to spend time with my niece Gia, who won't be traveling with me as much anymore. So we made the most of our time together. Our mutual love of musical theater, conquering the unfamiliar, and meeting new people has given us many laughs, both here in New York and in all the places we've been working on Ms. World Traveler. So many exciting, wonderful, and memorable experiences in New York City, and certainly more to be had next time. I'm Ms. World Traveler Kerry Damiano, reminding you it's never too late to go somewhere new and try something different.